We are Pakistan, part 134. The project will provide a network of roads and railway to link remote manufacturing facilities to the Karachi and Gwadar seaport, cutting transportation cost and travel time. Furthermore, not only will it enhance the competitiveness of existing firms, it will also incentivize exports. Infrastructure. Infrastructure is a top priority for CPAC as it will provide a land route with motorways and bridges from Gwadar Port to the Karakoram highways, facilitating transit trade. Other parts of Pakistan are also receiving infrastructure upgrades to improve connectivity within country to facilitate local business and industry. The CPAC will link the northern areas to airports in Peshawar, Rawalpindi, and Lahore. This will boost the export of agricultural commodities as most of these products are transported by air owing to their perishable nature. It will bring a shift in modes of transportation. A substantial proportion of trade with China will be diverted to the land route following the completion of the project. Moreover, it will link the country to One Belt, One Road project and provide direct access to the markets of Central Asia and Europe. It may be noted that essentially CPAC is not a bilateral project but has a regional dimension. In conclusion, CPAC will reduce the cost of doing business in Pakistan and improve the competitiveness of its firms. This reduction behind the border trade cost will boost trade flows, increase integration with China. However, to exploit the full potential of CPAC, the country needs to focus on reducing trade cost at the border of rationalizing tariffs and those beyond the border by negotiating trade agreements. Exchange rates. An exchange rate refers to the price of one currency to terms of another. For example, US dollar 1, which is equal to rupees 158, exchange rates are significant in determining the cost of imports and price of exports. They are also crucial to determining the cost of and returns from overseas investment. Another exchange rate is said to depreciate when one unit of that currency buys fewer and fewer units of another currency. For example, if last month Pakistan's exchange rate against US dollar was dollar 1 equal to rupees 158, but this month it is dollar 1 to rupees 155, the dollar has said to have depreciated because it will not buy as many rupees. Currency depreciation makes imports expensive in terms of domestic currency and exports cheaper in terms of foreign currency. Appreciation of exchange rate takes place when one unit of currency can buy greater value of another currency. For example, the US dollar is said to appreciate against rupee when the exchange rate changes from dollar 1 to rupees 155 and dollar 1 to rupees 158. Appreciation of the exchange rate makes imports cheaper and exports goes more expensive. Trading blocks. Over the years, the world economy has increasingly integrated due to the creation of trading blocks. Trading blocks are regional groupings of international economies to allow for greater economic cooperation and facilitation of free trade.